Madam, am I audible? Hello everyone, my name is K. Srilata and I am here to present the article Campus Lo Zai Baba. What I have understood from this article is what if your dream job is waiting inside your campus, you have to perform well. It is not important to perform. It is the important to perform well by having these English communication, resume strong, and self introduction. And now, give me a brief points about this. Firstly, let's talk about English communications. It's not about the grammar or vocabulary or the sentence. You have to tell the thoughts to the other person. They have to capable to understand your thoughts. It is about the English communication. And then resume strong. Use a professional photo and make your resume which is suitable for that particular job. And third one is self introduction. This is the first question in the mock interviews. You have to confidently present yourself and you have to tell your talents. And next one is, before going to face any job interview, you have to do research about the company and you have to know what the company is doing to do. And also do mock interviews and group discussions. They help reduce fear and brings confidence. Thank you.
So, a very pleasant good morning to one and all. I am M. Geeta Amritavarshini and I am here to discuss about a very interesting topic, Edagadani Edu Sutralu. So, what does it mean? Because we are students now and we focus only on our academics. Is that only along enough for our career? No, right? We should have some additional skills. We should have some additional skills. So what could be the seven important areas that we should concentrate about so that we can grow in our future? So let me start discussing the first one is planning. So even you have a lot big task, how you plan is very much important, because even you have an n number of thoughts also, according to the strategy that you follow for planning yourself gives you the grand success. So as a students, we have many tasks in front of us, but how you could organize your tasks and how you could plan yourself gives you the end result. So it is suggestible that before going to the bed, plan yourself what you are going to do tomorrow. So moving to the next thing, it is confidence and courage. So a student should definitely have confidence to express what they are thinking, and the courage. So as a student, for example, we are in a fourth year. I have attended an interview and I got a failure. So should I sit in home thinking that I have failed the interview, or should I bounce back from that situation and learn what are the drawbacks that I have done for that interview and improve myself? Which one is better? I guess your answer could be the second one, right? So we should not sit still. We should bounce back from our struggles. And coming to the third thing, it's skills and relationship. I was discussing about, is academics alone important for our career? No, right? We should also concentrate on the skills and the relationships. So the relationship means how we are behaving with the other persons. If we could take an example of the teamwork, if you could not speak, if you cannot communicate with your teammate properly, if you could not make a proper relation with your teammate, how could you achieve that teamwork and the success? So a team definitely means that it's Each and every individual will have a separate role. Even if one individual miss this particular task, it will not give you the success. So you should also maintain a healthy relation with your friends and mates. And the third thing is observation and learning. Observation, in one more important thing, you should observe from each and everything. For example, if you take any situation, from that thing you can pick an advantage for yourself. As a student, you can definitely get a good points from each and every situation, and you should first observe that. And by observing that, you should learn what you should. You have n number of things. For example, you are watching a movie. So while you're watching a movie, you have a set of things that what you should take to your mind and what you should leave. So first you have to observe, and then you should learn. You should not learn the all the bad things in the movie, but you should learn what is usable for yourself. That is observation and learning. And next is humanity in pressure. So if I want to take my own example, not now but in the previous days, when I am stressed in lot of when I have lot of work, I used to shout at someone. But now I have learned that was not true. Because even in your stress, how you deal yourself, how you express yourself with others, um, is a key point. So if you have a lot of tasks with yourself, and um, you are you have lot of tasks to complete, and you are shouting at someone, that doesn't make any sense, right? So you should also want to learn how you should express yourself even in the great stress. And the next thing is determination. As I am talking about the interview before, so you should have that strong determination. Even you fail one time, you should not leave that task in the middle. You should work for that. So we all heard, right? Never give up. So we should not give up at a particular try. We should keep on trying with a great determination. And next is skill based goals. So according to the goals that you have set, you should start learning the skills which for reaching your goal. So finally, I want to conclude by saying that don't wait for a perfect moment. Take a moment and make it perfect. Thank you.
Good morning, all. My name is Geetanjali. I'm from ECC section. Today, I'm going to present an article. It is titled as Communication Presentation Skills Help You in Job Interviews. Yes, it is true. As we all know, until now, ma'am discussed about it, about our body language, about the skills we should gain before going into an interview. So, as you can see in this article, they told us that in today's competitive world, we should be good with our body language, and also we should be clear with our thoughts before entering into the interview room. And also here you can see that in this paragraph, a professor called Albert Mehrbin, he is from the University of California. He had presented to their mates that 7% of the meaning of a feeling and attitudes is conveyed through words. So, not only by the body language, we should maintain a good vocabulary, that it should not give a negative impact to our interviewers. They should get a positive impact, that these can perform well. And also, he told us that 38% through the tone and voice. We should not be too loud or too low. We should maintain a correct voice to convey our message clearly to the interviewer. And also, he told us that remaining 55% through the body language. Of course, most of all are failing in that, and I am also failing in that. That we should not lean onto the chair, or we should sit study while giving an interview to or while speaking. And also, If we go to next column of the slide, they're given some tips to improve our communication and presentation skills. We should listen more. We should clearly listen what interviewer are asking to us, and we should answer to that only. We should not give that some extra answers, or by that they will think that these persons don't know anything. They are just uh, they are just very unclear. And also, we should speak clearly. And the next one is non-verbal communication. As ma'am told before, we should behave properly and maintain a good posture while sitting in a chair before them. And also modulate your voice, which I had told earlier. We should maintain a uh, we should modulate our voice in a certain range. We should not be too loud or too slow while talking. And dress properly. We should groom ourselves nicely and dress in a we should enter the room with a clean outfit. And the next one is, not only these things are important in the interview room, it is there is one thing which is very important, like expressing our thoughts and our what's that, ideology in our own way, like presenting ourselves before them without acting weird. So, and also there is another thing that they told there: be yourself. We should be ourselves. We should answer according to our ideology. And also we should be polite. Not only the first impression makes a makes us good, the last impression also matters. So while exiting the interviewer room, we should also be polite and greet them. So these are the main tips they have uh, showed in this article. Thank you.
Good morning, one and all. I am Nishita, and today my article is all about evaluate yourself. First of all, this article is why it is important, because we need to know ourselves, our actions, and our choice. This article makes us understand what we are good at and where we are lagging and where we have to improve ourselves. By this, we can achieve our goals and reach to where we what we have think about our goals or what we are aiming about. The writer shares an idea called Maslow hierarchy of needs. Uh, this explains the step by step to become their best selves. In this By this we can evaluate ourselves in a day. At the night, we can evaluate what we have done today, what we have improved, or where we are lagging. Or we can evaluate in a week, last day. Or we can evaluate ourselves in a month, where we have to improve ourselves by monthly or weekly. We have to learn new skills like that. Thank you.
And I'm here to share my thoughts on this famous article called Communication Presentation Skills Help You in Job Interviews. Yeah, coming to the first point, many of us actually have great ideas that we actually want to deliver, but when we are facing the interview or anything, we perspectively we just forget everything. That means there is a famous saying that we actually sink before even getting to sail. So And nextly, a professor named Albert Mehrabian from University of California, while communicating and presenting, he actually given a three steps, mainly divided into three types. Coming to the first one, 7%. 7% of the thing we need to express what we are, what the idea we took. 7% we have to explain that, and the 38% should be the tone and voice. That means we should go in a constant range. That means we should not exceed or get down the volume. It should be in a perfect way. And the next 55% should be your body language. That means how you give your gestures. Explaining just standing in a straight way and explaining yourself cannot be a more hit than using your hands and giving some facial expressions. This could be a hit. Then actually I think so. And coming to the third point, dress appropriately in a good manner. That means you should groom yourself in a well manner that others who are standing before us should actually think that, oh, she's good in grooming and everything. and and at last I would conclude that to be a good communicator, you should follow three main points that are three ideas that are ethos, pathos, and logos. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Ethos means the credibility. Uh, Credibility means how do you say? Ma'am, credibility, I can't express. Coming to the pathos, emotions means, ma'am, what we are feeling. That means to be ourselves, ma'am, and not to pretend like someone else when while we are speaking and expressing our thoughts. That means we should be emotionally independent, strong, ma'am. And coming to the logos, logic means while, yes, ma'am. That means logical, ma'am. Logic actually comes while we are learning more, ma'am. That means involving ourselves in something particular topic. While we are doing that, we can be logical thinker, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.